down to Fulton County. Shout out again to the ATL. It's nurse at Fulton County. Oh yeah, nurse at the Fulton County jail smuggled in DRUGS because she had a relationship with one of the inmates. Is anyone surprised, Bueller? Is anyone surprised, Bueller?
A contractor who worked as a jail nurse is under arrest tonight. Investigators say she confessed to having a romantic relationship with an inmate and smuggling contraband into the Fulton County Jail. Channel 2's Michael Seiden broke the story on WSBTV.com, joining us live now in Northwest Atlanta with how authorities, Michael, say this investigation began with a note.
Yeah, George, investigators tell us it was another nurse that actually found a handwritten note that exposed this alleged relationship. And tonight, we are getting a closer look at some of that other evidence that was found that led to the felony charge. A ring, a gold chain, and a bottle of perfume. Investigators say these gifts were not just tokens of affection, but evidence of a...
Oh, so you telling me that you can wear rings and chains and everything in prison? Damn, they got it going on.
Written note that exposed this alleged relationship.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, my baby. You my boo. Hey, boo, I got a present for you. Oh, you want to give it back to me? So then that means through the transitive property, you gave me a present. Oh, that's why I love you. And I know where you be at because I know you locked up. So I know what time you wake up. I know what time you go to bed. And I know you're not cheating on me, baby.
Relationship. And tonight, we are getting a closer look at some of that other evidence that was found that led to the felony charge. A ring, a gold chain, and a bottle of perfume. Investigators say these gifts were not just tokens of affection, but evidence of a...
They sound like items. If you ever played the game Clue, shout out to Generation X. If you ever played the board game Clue, and it's like they did it in the study, the professor did it in the study with the lampshade. That's what that sounded like a second ago.
Secret romantic relationship inside the Fulton County Jail. Former nurse contractor Naomi Anthony's under arrest and charged with a felony after authorities say she confessed to having a relationship with this man, an inmate, Antoine McCrae, who's been...
I know you fucking lying, child. Where is the Price is Wrong button, child? Child, where is the Price is Wrong? Risking it all. Nursing career over this ninja. Nursing career over. Shout out to Uncle Rick. That was the best game. We played board games in the 80s, okay? They don't know nothing about that. So nursing career is over. Felony on tap for a nigga that looked like this, child. And I'm going to go out on a limb. In the words of 50 Cent. He did that shit, all right? I don't know what it is, but allegedly, he did that shit. Probably got student loans. She a nurse, allegedly. I don't know what a contracted nurse is, but I'm just going to assume it's like a regular nurse of some sort. Maybe it's a fake nurse. I don't know. And you saw this nigga and said, ooh, baby. He must got, well, he ain't got pretty hair, but he got both legs. And like I said, she know where he is and what time he go to bed, what time he wake up, when he eat breakfast, when he eat lunch, when he eat dinner. Who he hanging out with, how long he hanging out with him. So, I mean, I can see the attractiveness from that perspective, but what he physically looks like? Y'all, you sassy straights don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Y'all's ass is supposed to be going in jail. You can get a nice little woman. She'll be there to give you anything, smuggle DRUGS in for you, whatever it is that you need. Y'all out here trying to live your best life, out here free and shit. If y'all don't go to jail, I'll be trying to help y'all. Y'all don't be listening.
In custody since police arrested and charged him in 2024 in connection with multiple child sex crimes. Investigators say the two met while Anthony was working inside the jail and that the alleged relationship appeared to be getting serious before her arrest.
Had gone out and purchased herself and our inmate a matching wedding rings.
So, Lord help. I know y'all sick of me already. It was getting serious. She went out and purchased a wedding ring for them both. They was gonna get married. Oh, so they could have conjugals. They was gonna get married so they could have conjugals. So he, through the transitive property, said, "Girl, go get a ring so that you can give it to me, so that I can give it back to you and ask you to marry me. Then we can get married." Allegedly. I can't do this. The ignorance.
Plan on getting married?
I have not delved into that just yet.
Investigators say the case broke open when someone came across a handwritten note inside the jail. According to court documents, the note described plans to bring drugs into the facility, along with sexual activity inside a nurse's station. Authorities say the note also referenced a payment totaling $1,300 made through Cash App to Anthony.
Someone noticed something irregular.
Wait, which one is Anthony? Is that the girl or is it him? You have Cash App while you in prison? So you can have a Cash App and somebody be giving you some money? Child, they was over there doing the damn thing at the nurse's office. Child, y'all supposed to be looking at sick people and taking care of people. Y'all out there getting it in the damn prison in the nurse's station. Oh, you cannot make this shit up. You shouldn't talk about them. They're black people. No, you're getting that wrong. They shouldn't be doing this. What are we missing? See, this be the confusing part. What you should be saying is you fucked up your career over an inmate. So you cannot now be a nurse, a good profession, okay? So now you have a felony. So then that limits even more of your chances of being able to provide and take care of yourself. All over a ninja who looked like this, who I don't even know what he did, but I'm pretty sure whatever the hell it is that he did, it was not worth it. But y'all be putting the onus on the wrong fucking people. If they didn't do this dumb shit, it would be nothing for us to speak about. This is just the beginning. This is just warming me up, y'all. It's just warming me up.
In terms of the nurse's behavior, in terms of how she and/or was moving.
Earlier this month, investigators say they received an anonymous tip claiming Anthony was hiding marijuana on her body to avoid detection by jail scanners and using an iPhone to communicate with McRae.
So they got phones, they got iPhones. Child, for those of us that don't smoke, if you don't smoke anything, and you ain't got no issues like with your otolaryngology shit, nose and ears and stuff, I can smell weed. I can smell everything. Everything is heightened for me because I do not smoke anything. And so when I smell skunk or weed or skunk, it's like, I know. So nobody smelled this shit, Bueller. So nobody can smell it. She's creative. So nobody can smell anything. Like they didn't even think that far ahead. Well, what if someone smells it because I don't smoke? So you really was willing to do all this, knowing damn well at the end of the day, the odds are that someone would be able to smell. But child, you just left a note. So you just left a paper trail. Child, you might as well have gotten on TikTok and made this a damn story. But who knows, that still may be coming.
When investigators questioned her, authorities say Anthony tried to hide her phone, but eventually admitted she started the relationship in October.
October, November, December, January. 4 damn months. Life ruined that quick. 4 months. 4 months. 4 months, life ruined that quick. So you telling me that all it takes is a prisoner in 4 damn months in order for you to F your whole damn future up? He don't care. He already in jail. That's you taking all the damn chances. You're the one that's gonna suffer. So you just want to have a horrible life now all over a ninja that really, at the end of the day, probably couldn't do much for you. But then I guess when you don't expect much, you get exactly what it is that you expect. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Celine. Thank you, boo. She said, not my baby. I'm surprised she actually admitted it. I'm surprised that she actually admitted it. They was going to subpoena that phone any daggone way. So maybe she just said, all right, I might as well cop to it.
And while we were inside the jail today, we actually saw a new security scanner that was getting ready to be installed. Just another reminder that Sheriff Labatt is not messing around when it comes to keeping contraband out of his jail. Also, that suspect, she did waive her first court appearance. A judge set her bond at $5,000. Last check, she remains behind bars. We're live in Northwest.
Child, she can't even afford $500, child. She can't even get your boyfriend in jail to come out here and give you the 500. All right, that's too long. I'm assuming that she was sending him the money, so now all the money was given to him. He can't even send you Cash App you back 500 so you can get out of jail. 10%, right? Anyway, ignorance, just ignorance. Moving on. Shout out to the ATL.